This is a Golden Age comic book, Fightin' Marines #4. Got a story on the inside cover and back cover. Tripoli Shores, Detour to Destruction. This is the name of this Marine Sergeant, Tripoli Shores. They're out looking for snipers in the Jeep here. They're shooting at the sniper. They go to this little village here. They got some mines in the back of this Jeep. They're going to set up, try to take out some North Korean tanks. This is like a South Korean guy that's helping them translate. They're digging holes to put these little mines in. And here's a couple of commie guys show up trying to fight them. I mean, one of them got away, so this guy's going to have to go after him. He shoots this flare that the guy was trying to send off to warn the tanks from not coming through. Then the guy's about to light another flare. He's going to shoot that flare out of his, shoot the guy, and the guy in the flare fall in the water here. Here comes all the tanks. They hit, first tank hits one of the mines, blows up. Second tank hits one of the mines and blows up. And the third one blows up. They hit some mines off of the path. So when they try to get out of the way of the mines, they would run into another mine. Here comes the crews out of the tanks looking for them. And they think that one of the Koreans is sneaking up on them, but it turns out to be their soldier here. And they're running away here. They're looking for the crew that ran away. Oh, they go into this rice mill. And they throw some rice on top of a couple of the soldiers, shoot the other ones. And they take the surviving prisoners back to camp. And the chef says they don't have enough food to feed the prisoners. So they said they got rice in the clothes of the prisoners. They can eat that. That's the end of that story. Guerrillas die at dawn. This story here takes place in the Philippines. Some kind of guerrilla fighters apparently were commies back in those days. I didn't know about this. These guys here. And this guy's a Marine. He's gonna go help out in the Philippines to fight the Hucks, they call them. So he's coming to train these guys for a few days. He gets one of the guerrillas right here, kills or takes one prisoner, ties him up. a air assault to come down to blow up the camp, guerrilla camp. And the Marines leading the Philippine forces. And the Marine wants to take the commie flag, but the Philippine guy feeds it to a rat, saying that's all it's good for. So, in this story, Canteen Kate, this is like the female story. This girl, I guess this is her boyfriend, the Marine. She doesn't like the way his uniform fits, so she has to run off and get him another uniform that fits better. But when she comes back, she got the wrong uniform. She got like a woman's uniform, has a skirt. So she tries to go back and get another uniform. She has to sneak in because she wants to pick out the uniform herself. And she has to hide because they come looking for her, the guys that are in charge of the uniforms. And then she finds some material here, decides to make the uniforms herself. And she had to put the uniform on to escape. She's walking around with a man's uniform on. And the major gets upset because she doesn't salute him. And she runs off. Then they're after her. She comes back with the material. Starts to make a uniform for both of them. Then they come looking for her because she was running around the camp. And it finds out here that that material they got was some kind of experimental material with chemicals that makes it glow in the dark. So the MPs get him. And this guy winds up behind bars, his girlfriend bringing him coffee. Oh, danger ahead. In this story, they're telling the soldiers not to take souvenirs because they could be booby trapped. These are kind of basic storytelling, war stories. Shooting one of the bad guys, the communists. Another communist here. Punches him. They find a bunch of treasures in this cave, but they don't tell anybody because they want to come back for him later themselves. Then these guys, the sergeant tells them again he wants them to go on some kind of reconnaissance mission with the South Korean guy. Start fighting some more commies. They got a lot of politically incorrect words in here like chink and Jap. Chink for Chinese. This guy's going back to look for the treasure, I believe. Knock some boulders down on the guys below. he finds the treasure, but he's like the hero because that was what the special mission was for. It's kind of a dumb story, actually, that one. Leather net jack. This one he says slinky chink. They're trying to set up a gun to shoot down some plane that keeps flying over and dropping grenades. It's a tank. So they're set up in the middle of the night. They're trying to shoot down what they thought was a plane. It turns out to be a Marine helicopter that the Koreans shot down and fixed up. So here they shot down the helicopter. He's trying to go get him. Then the Korean guy, pilot, puts a gun on him, takes him hostage. He's going to take him back. They only shot a fuel line or something. He was able to repair it. So they're flying away. Then they land. So he starts fighting this guy, punches him, knocks him out the helicopter. And he's able to fly, might take back off, and there's some grenades on the ground. He throws them out to blow up all these guys. And he makes it back. And that's about it. Kind of this is real simple storytelling. Nothing really complicated about these stories. This is, I guess, some kind of true story. Some guy saw a tank, jumped on top of it, broke the periscope. Then the other guy threw a grenade inside there, blew it up. You got a silver star. That's the end of the story. That's about it. Not the greatest comic book in the world. Just real basic storytelling.